Hi guys, welcome back to the We Run on Coffee podcast with Marissa and Erica. And our catch up is going to be extra fun this week because Erica just got back from a trip today. So I'm
literally an hour ago.
Yeah, I'm not even going to wait. Go ahead, tell me about your trip.
Perfect. Okay, before we start, I want to say happy National Self-Care Day
True,
in the US,
true.
as you're listening.
Yes.
April 5th. I'm bringing it up now because I know I'll forget after the catch up. We get so intertwined.
I know.
But it's National Self-Care Day, so we're coming at you guys with a self-care themed episode.
Of course.
So get excited. And also, it's our 10th episode. Kind of a milestone.
I know. Well, that
I'm really
means
excited
that
about
we've been
that.
doing it for how many months? Like 3 months almost?
10 weeks. So yeah.
3 months in 1 week.
4, 8. Yeah.
Yay.
Wow.
We did it.
I'm so excited. Yeah, monumental. So thanks you guys for listening because it's thanks to you that we keep doing it.
Yeah.
If no one listened, that would be really, really sad.
It would be very sad. We'd probably still do
yeah.
it though because we love talking.
Duh. Literally our best excuse to talk every week.
Yes.
Yeah, so today we're going to have a catch up and we're also going to talk to you guys about our Q1 goals.
Yes.
Because we said we were going to do this a few episodes ago. I remember writing it down. I'm like, we have to stick to our word. We're going to talk about it.
Yes.
But yeah, like Marissa said, I just got back from a trip literally maybe an hour or two ago. I went to Nashville for the weekend. That was my catch up last week, if you guys listened to last week's episode. So I just got back and it was so freaking fun.
Yay. I'm so excited to hear about it.
It's a little sad though because the weather was crap.
Oh no.
I mean crap weather. It was 30 degrees.
Ew.
Like 30 and 40 the whole time. It was so cold. Friday on the drive down, it rained the whole way down.
Oh
And I was
no.
like, no, this is ruining everything. Everything we know in Nashville, like all of mine and Angelo's favorite things are outdoors. Like
Oh no.
hiking or parks or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we had this whole weekend planned to show his dad. He's never been before. And we got there and no one wanted to be outside.
Yeah.
Obviously. But I was like, we cannot let this ruin our plans. So we did a lot of eating. We did a lot of eating, a lot of coffee. We did a little bit of Broadway, not much, just for like 2 hours. And yeah, we did a lot of indoor stuff, shops, all that kind of thing. But Saturday morning, it was not raining.
Yay.
It was cold, but it was not raining. So Saturday morning, we got up and did a 4.3 mile hike through a state park near Nashville. And that was my favorite part. It was so good. And of course, we ate barbecue. We ate
Of
Greek.
course.
We ate, well, I don't know if it would be Greek, but Mediterranean place.
Mm-hmm.
We ate so much coffee. We ate chocolate croissants.
Yum.
We ate literally food tour. But yeah, so the trip was really fun. I won't get into it because literally I've never had more notes for an episode than I do today. But follow at That Travel Coffee Couple on Instagram
Yeah.
if you guys want to see our trip because I'm going to be posting it all. I have pictures of all the food. It looks freaking amazing. I'm not even going to not hype myself up about that. Like, the
I
pictures look so
love
good.
your like travel recaps when you come back and you post all this stuff.
It's
It's
the
so
best.
cute.
I love doing it because then I just have everything. And also, when we do it, like we go to so many local places that a lot of the local places will comment and be like, thanks for coming. Thanks for sharing. Like,
That's
It's so
awesome.
cute. They're always interacting, which I love. So yeah, that's my weekend is that I spent it in Nashville. That's all I did all week was prep for Nashville. It was a super busy week leading up with
Mm-hmm.
work and everything. So didn't pack till last minute and then I didn't pack accordingly.
Oh,
because I
no.
waited till last minute.
Of course.
It sucked. I didn't have any of the warm weather hiking clothes I needed, whatever. But also, I have two other things. So my first is I'm starting a 10-day challenge.
Yes,
Marissa asked me
I
about
know.
this, and
I
I'm
saw
so
it. I
excited.
spoiled it for myself.
She did. It's okay. Yeah, so Angela and I are doing a little 10-day challenge, and I'm not going to give too much insight because we actually have an episode in a few weeks about habits. So I'm going to save it for that. But I just wanted to say I'm starting it this week, and I want to tell you guys how I feel next week, which will be halfway through. But if you've never heard of 75 Hard, that's what we base this off of. So if you're listening, you've never heard of this 75 Hard challenge, and jump in if I say anything that you have heard different, because I
Yeah.
don't know for sure, but I've heard that for 75 Hard, you spend 75 days doing this challenge, and it includes working out twice a day is what I've seen.
Yeah.
One indoor and one outdoor. Doing a diet of your choice.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of people like do diets, but like you could pick paleo, keto, vegan, I don't know.
Or you
whatever.
can even just say like, oh, I'm going to have like no meat Mondays and that's your whole diet.
Yes. I've seen like no fast food.
Yeah.
No sugar, that kind of thing. A gallon of water.
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah.
if some people do different. Okay. And then what am I missing? Do you know if there's any other things?
Read 10 books, 10
Yes,
10
read 10
pages in a
pages.
book every day.
So yeah, okay. So you do that combination of things every day for 75 days. 75 hard. Sounds really hard.
Yeah.
So hence the hard word. Angela and I had been seeing that around and we thought it sounded cool, but also like a little too hard.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a really big commitment. I mean, people who are doing that, I'm like, go off, because you must have some really good time management. Like, I can't imagine doing that. I barely have time to work.
Yeah.
And eat.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't even take care of myself. So we decided to modify. We're doing a 10-day challenge and we're doing only habits that we want to implement. I'm not going to spoil them. I'll go into them later, but that's an update on that. And then my third thing is a question.
Okay.
I want to know how your apartment hunting
Okay,
went.
so that was going to be my catch up anyways. So
Yay!
we recorded last Sunday. So the first thing this whole week was that I started my week with the apartment tour.
Yes.
And we applied to the apartment.
You did not.
Yeah.
Literally in the last episode, you're like, we're going to look at so many places.
Okay.
I'm cracking up.
But it was like perfect.
Was it so good?
Yeah, it was in a perfect area. We're getting an unrenovated unit, which is like the only thing that's not perfect about it, but it's okay. It's not like we need like the newest fanciest thing. So it's going to have like old white appliances, like not stainless steel, which is fine. And then it's going to have carpet all throughout, except like obviously in the kitchen, like the entryway and the bathroom, which is kind of annoying, but we don't have like pets or anything to worry about making a mess.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's no big worries. So we were like, we'd rather get a bigger apartment and like have everything else that we want and not have the renovated unit, because it'll just make it like, I don't know, like we're going to be doing so many things in the area because it literally is in the perfect area. It's 2 blocks from a metro station and it is
So
literally,
you could walk.
yeah, and it's literally across the street from a mall. So we'll be able to like go into the mall whenever we want, like go to the food court. And there's a 2-story Target right next to it, like 2 floors.
Oh shit, that's gonna be really fun.
I love that. Like, I love that Target already, and I already know I'm gonna be their biggest fan.
Oh heck yeah, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
What big news this week?
I know. So
Holy crap.
we did that on Monday, and then we like I think it was like Wednesday when we applied to the apartment, and then the leasing professional called us back on Thursday, and she just said she had some questions, and I haven't had a chance to call her back. So we haven't got our lease yet or anything. So we're still in the process of like applying and everything. So that's
What
really
month is this
exciting.
for,
It'll
if
be
you're sharing.
it'll be in June.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes. So
Let the countdown begin.
I know that lease will start 2 days before my lease ends here. So it's like the perfect like opportunity to be able to like move things like over the weekend.
Whoa, let us know if you need help. We'll come. That's so exciting.
Okay, so that's one of my biggest updates this week.
Yay, I'm really excited
But
about it.
I have another one. So on Wednesday, we had a call with our venue, and I thought it was just going to be like a check-in, like, do you need any more vendors or anything like that?
Yeah.
But it was actually a details appointment. So we basically planned out our entire wedding day.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And after the call, it was a 40-minute call.
Wow.
Like, it was a long call. And
Yeah.
Kyle was here, and we were, like, talking about it. And after we hung up, I looked at him, and I was like, it feels so real now. Because, like, before, I was like, okay, like, I'm doing, like, I had done, like, a little bit of planning. Like, I had gotten some vendors and stuff, and, like, nothing too crazy. Like, I had just booked a photographer, and I had, like, tasted cupcakes. Like, I got the venue and everything like that. But then she started talking. She's like, okay, what time are you getting married? How many bridesmaids do you have? Are you doing toasts? Like, all of these things. And then she started saying, like, when she was talking about the toast part, she's like, oh, I'll be there to, like, pour your champagne and serve you guys. And I was like, oh, my goodness. I didn't even know.
Cool.
Yeah, and she's like, we're going to have all of the tables and everything set up already before you get there. What time are you coming on Friday? When are we doing the, like, rehearsal dinner? Like, who's going to be there? And I was like, this is crazy. It's all coming together.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so exciting!
I know.
It's honestly
I'm so
not that far
excited.
away. We keep talking about it a lot just because Angela's mom's trying to plan and get a place for us all to stay, and we're talking about it so much. I'm like, guys, I know it's far away, but it's not really. Like, it's just a couple months.
Yeah, it's
compared
only
to years.
It's like 7 months away.
That's
now.
crazy.
Because in April, that's like 6 months away, and I'm like, it's so crazy.
Wow, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited because now in April I have like the tasting and stuff to look forward to, and I'll get to meet like all the final vendors and everything.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
I can't wait.
Oh my gosh. Wow, you guys are really doing it.
I know. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
Those are like my two biggest updates. And then my other one, my other two are just like kind of like fun or like small updates. So I got my nails done today and I showed Erica before we started recording. They're like a spring lilac lavender color. And they're really pretty. I'm not normally a purple girl. Like, if I'm going to get a pastel color, it's going to be yellow. But I saw a picture, and I meant to get, like, flowers on them. But it seemed like the guy was, like, kind of in a rush. And, like, he didn't want to do designs and stuff. And I was like, that's okay. I like this color anyways. So I just got these, and they were really cute.
They're spring vibes.
I know, spring vibes. And my final update is that starting tomorrow, I get to wake up at 5 a.m. every day because I am starting first shift at my job.
That's so exciting, though. You're going to have so much freaking daytime. What
are you
going to do with your life?
It's so weird because, I've been asked to move to first shift before. Like, I got asked at the beginning of January, and I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I like second shift. I'm just going to stay. Mm-hmm. And then, like, I wanted to stay because I liked like waking up early in the mornings and like getting all my stuff done before I had to go to work. And then I don't know what's happened in like it was probably like the past month or maybe like since like Valentine's Day time, I think. I've just kind of fallen off of like all of my routines and everything. And I was like, the only tangible thing that I have that I can change to get back into a routine is to change my work schedule. Yeah. So I reached out to them about like a week and a half ago and I was like, hey, would it be possible for me to move to first shift? They're like, we don't have anything available right now, but we'll let you know. And then a week later, sure enough, they email me and they're like, would you like to start first shift on Monday? And I was like, yeah,
that's
sure.
So fast. What are the odds though? That's so awesome that you brought it up to them because then it's like fresh on their minds probably.
Yeah, and I was first in line because nobody like right now really wants to move to first shift, and I was first in line, and I was like, perfect, yay!
It is perfect. Oh my gosh, seriously, I feel like you're gonna have so much time. You're gonna be like, what do I do?
I know. I'm so excited because like the whole theme of this episode is like self-care and stuff, and like I'm excited to kind of get into like a self-care routine, and there's gonna be a lot of things that I'm gonna probably mention in this episode that are going to change by like next month or something because of this like whole change in my schedule. But I'm ready for it. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's really exciting. I also am so passionate about sleep.
Yeah.
And I don't do really naps, but like I don't sleep a lot. That's not what I mean. But I've seen so many things of how it's like scientifically proven that you're going to have so much more energy if you sleep at, I'm doing air quotes, normal hours. So like people that sleep all day and then stay up all night for work, no matter how routine it is, like it still is not the same for your body as going to sleep and waking up like at the right times. I'm doing quotes because there's no right time. It's do what you got to do for your body. But I've seen a lot of things that say that. And as soon as I started doing that and like not being a night owl, my life changed.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this girl?
It's going to be weird because I normally go to bed between like midnight and like 1. And like sometimes if it's like a late night, I'll be up until like 2. And I like wake up between like 8 and 10. And now I'm going to be waking up at 5 every day because I have to be at work at 6. Whoa. So it's going to be crazy. I know.
Yeah. We're going to be on the same schedule now because that's pretty much my usual. I get up early-ish, go to bed really early because I like to lay there for hours and do nothing.
Yeah. Tonight's going to be weird because, like, right now when we're recording, it's evening because Erica was driving all day. Yes. But it's, like, 7 o'clock right now. And so, I mean, I'm going to try and get in bed at, like, 9:30 and be asleep by 10.
That is going to be, like, heaven to me. Like, that to me sounds like the best night ever. Good luck. Good luck, soldier.
Hopefully I can fall asleep. I woke up at 6, but I did end up falling back asleep, so.
That's the hard part, actually getting up. But if your mind knows you have to be somewhere.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay, but before we get too far, what are you drinking today, if anything?
So like I just said, it's in the evening. Yes. So I have my regular water right here, and then I also have a LaCroix in the Raz Cranberry flavor.
Ooh, that's cute. Okay.
Yes.
I like that, spicing it up. Okay, mine sucks.
Oh no.
That's my disclaimer.
Why?
Because I'm drinking water out of a plastic water bottle. This is so
unlike me.
So we went to Nashville and we stayed. This was our first time, actually. It was on Airbnb, the place we stayed, but it was more like a hotel room than an Airbnb, like a full house. So there was not a fridge with a Brita or like there was nothing. It was just like sink, and the sink was like a little gross. I'm like, I'm not drinking water out of that. So we ended up buying a case of water, but I never do this. It feels really weird.
You're like, why is this sitting here?
People at coffee shops if they'd fill our water bottles, and they were weird about it. So I was like, all right, we just gotta buy some water.
Yeah.
But the other thing I'm drinking is so random. I've been leaning down to drink it so you couldn't see, because I'm drinking a Wendy's lemonade. It's such a random thing.
I was gonna make a tea because I'm gonna that's one of the things. Spoiler alert, I like doing that for self-care.
That's cute.
But I was I kind of want a tea, but I was no, I'm gonna make it after the podcast because it'll be my warm cup of tea before bed.
Literally, that's me with I'm getting a massage. My boyfriend promised me a massage if I drove home, and I'm like, I want it after the podcast to really I'm gonna end my night.
Yes.
But yeah, all right. Well, that's what we're drinking. What a catch up! We did
I know.
so much.
We did.
No words for how much we've done, but
crazy weeks.
Before we dive too far in, I also want to talk about our Q1 goals because we told you all we're big goals girls. Big goals girls. That's what I say.
Yeah.
And we love making goals, so we want to talk about our Q1 goals and if we accomplish them or not. So I'll kick us off. I have 6. Not a lot though, they're super simple. So I have 3 that I completed and 3 that I did not. So we're 50-50. Okay. But I feel like that's realistic, you don't always you can't catch them all. So yeah. I had apply for and purchase passports. This has been a goal for a few quarters. We wanted to do this last year, but here we are. It's just a little expensive.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. It's for 10 years. We just keep putting it off. So that's one. Fully clean out our garage. That's the second one. I got to be honest, it's so freaking cold in Ohio. My garage is freezing. So I told Angela, I promise when I get a warm weekend, I'm doing it because I just want it clean. 3 is paint all the house trim because we've been renovating our house. If you don't know, same thing. It's too cold. I need to paint it in the garage because our house is too nice. I don't want to ruin it with paint and too cold. But 3 things I did do. Q1 trip. Angela and I have a New Year resolution every year of doing 1 trip per quarter. So we went to Nashville.
Yay.
Very, very fresh. Install trim in our bedroom. Done. Our bedroom's looking very cute. And clean up / organize our basement. A lot of house-focused ones because we just bought our house. But
yeah, that's okay.
That is my Q1 goals. And we're 50-50, and I'm totally fine with that.
I never wrote mine down. I am a big plan and big goal person, but I need to get better at it. Maybe that's going to be my Q2 goal is write down my goals.
I like that.
So mine, I think one of mine was get into reading again. I had read a bunch last year and then I kind of fell off of it nearing the end of the year. I think it just got too busy with the holidays and everything. And I finished one book that I started in November. I finished it this year already. And then I started and finished another book, and I'm starting my 3rd book. So
yay, that's exciting.
I did read a little bit more, but I'm kind of falling off of it again. But it's because I got so behind on all of my shows and stuff. So I've been prioritizing that, which is totally okay. And then I think that another one of mine was just kind of staying in a routine and picking routines and following through with them. And I did okay up until middle of February, which I mean, realistically, that's only the first 6 weeks of the year. Yeah. So I didn't do that great, but I did enough. And I was going to the gym every day, which was something that was giving me joy and everything. And I was joined the volleyball team at work. That was keeping me active. And I don't know what really happened, but I kind of just flipped a switch. So I think I'm going to continue that goal into the rest of the year as well. Just getting into routine, especially since I'm changing up my work schedule now, just kind of keeping a daily routine. And then I think that might have been my only 2 goals that I remember right now. I know another one was getting a passport because I needed to get that by the end of the year. And I do have a passport. It's sitting right here with me. So that's good. And I mean, I guess another one would have probably been to find an apartment and stuff. I just never had thought of it as a goal. And we found an apartment. So maybe I did do better than I thought.
Yeah, no, you did really well. I was looking at my Goodreads too because you mentioned the book thing. And my goal every year is to read 1 book per month. So I want to tell you guys if I'm on track. And the answer is kind of. Kind of? I finished 2 books in February. So I guess if you want to count that as January, February. No, I finished all 3 books I've read this quarter in February. I guess I was going off. So I've finished 3 books this quarter, but they weren't 1 per month. I'll count
That's
it.
That's okay.
Personally,
you can count it.
And I loved Verity by Colleen Hoover.
It is so good.
Really good. I read it in 2 days or 3. I literally couldn't put it down. Although at the end, I was like, am I going to have bad dreams about this book? I don't know how I feel.
Yeah. The end is a little bit...
novels are... scaring me.
No. The rest are like very, very
Very
like
tame?
lovey-dovey. Yeah.
All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna start the next one. I'm in
Which
the
one are
middle
you
of a
gonna do
book.
next?
You told me that I was supposed to read one of them first, Between Ugly Love and November 9. I have the
Ugly
text,
Love.
but okay, that's gonna be my next one after what I'm reading now, which is a book for my book club at work that I'm only 3 chapters in, and it's already one of the best books I've ever read. I'm pretty sure. Like, it's really good. I cannot tell you guys how good it is. Enough so that on the drive back, I was like, Angelo, just try to read it. He's not a big reader. I've tried to get him to read a ton of stuff, but I was like, just try. And he read, and he could not stop. He read for like an hour, more than an hour on the way home, and almost caught up to where I'm at. So I was very impressed.
What is the book?
It's called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's hold on. I'm going to open the little thing. In this exhilarating novel by the best-selling author of The Storied Life, I don't know what that is, 2 friends, often in love but never lovers, come together as creative partners in the world of video game design, where success brings them fame, joy, tragedy, duplicity, and ultimately a kind of immortality. That might be a spoiler alert. I haven't gone very far.
I
cannot tell that to Angela.
That sounds so odd. Like, it seems
so
like
good.
such a weird book, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it's I don't even know how to describe it, because right now I've only 4 chapters in, and it's giving just a little bit of a love story novel of like 2 people that you think would be in love, but they're not together, and it's like, why? And they're in college, and it's just like a typical story. So I don't know where it's gonna go after reading that. I'm kind of nervous, but yeah,
I hope
I'm
it's good.
loving it.
Maybe I'll have to read
we
that
like video
too.
games too, so like there's a few references that are just funny.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a good connection as well, but it's good.
Okay. I'll take that recommendation and I'll write it down.
It's honestly amazing. But yeah, I feel like we're really good on our Q1 goals.
Yeah, I think we're doing good. And then maybe in the next episode we can talk about our Q2 goals.
Yeah, exactly. I
will write them down, I promise.
Yes. She's going to complete her Q2 goal of writing down her Q2 goals.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, well, let's just dive in.
Let's go. We say let's just dive in as it's not already 20 minutes
22
in.
minutes. LOL. I'm cracking up. I have a lot. This is my notes. I'm going to show Marissa. I literally have never had this many notes, and I realized as I was writing them that I'm a lot more passionate about this than I thought.
That's so funny, because I was literally just telling you that I don't have anything written down for this episode.
We're completely opposites on this, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm going to start us off since
you have all the notes.
So much. And usually, you guys, in our episodes, I like to tell you all the best thing last and make you wait till the end. But I'm going to start off strong today.
Yay. I'm excited.
I think the number one way, I'm going to tell you all 5 ways that I practice self-care. Marissa's going to tell you some of hers. And one of my ways is my number one thing to do, and it's also one of my more accessible ones. A lot of people can do this. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot. It's taking a shower. I know it sounds very simple, but I have so much to say. I have heard of this concept / coined it in my life, in my group with my friends and family, called the shower. I don't know if you've heard anybody ever say that, but I can't stop saying it. And it's the difference between taking a shower or taking a shower where you do everything. Okay. Especially as a woman, I feel like we have showers where it's like you don't shave for like a couple days and then you do.
Yeah.
But the shower is when you shower, you shave, you wash your hair, you do everything.
Okay.
And this is my favorite way to practice self-care. So I'm going to walk everyone through.
I have a hot take really quick.
Okay, go.
This is going to sound gross.
Showers?
I hate showers.
Do you like baths?
No, I
just don't like bathing.
Well, I do like bathing because I like to smell good. That's why I said it's going to sound gross.
No, it doesn't sound gross.
I hate the act of doing it. Like it.
I used to too. Yeah.
It just like, I don't know. I feel like I could be spending my time doing so much better things. Maybe you're going to change my mind. Maybe you're going to change my mind. I don't know.
And if not, that's fine. That's the best thing about this podcast is that we have so many differing opinions. So there's something for everyone, guys. But yeah, I used to also hate showers. And as a teenager, I think I felt the same way. I was like, I don't really want to shower. I don't really want to bathe. I'd rather do something else. Kind of the way I feel about watching movies. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather do something else. And I'm also really gross in the fact that I could probably go a couple days without showering and not feel bad about it, which is really gross. And Angela's always like, you've got to shower. Like, I don't know when the last time you showered is. I'm like, cool. Especially in the depths
You're like,
of
are you telling me I smell?
Honestly, that's the best thing about Angelo is he will though. And I'm like, you know what? Thank you. Because I don't want to go out smelling.
Yeah.
But all that to say, I have, you're going to really find this interesting then. I have a 7-part shower routine that I'm going to share.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to give you a little, like, behind the scenes. So when Erica first came out with this episode, it was supposed to be just, like,
about
what
showering.
we do in the shower. And I was like, bestie, I am not going to have enough. You got to expand on this episode.
Apparently, I could have carried the whole pod.
Apparently. I'm just here for moral support at this point.
What I really want to talk about the most about this, as I walk you guys through my routine, is products, though, which I think is fun. Everyone uses a product of some sort, so I hope it's a little relatable, but let's just dive right in.
Okay.
This is how the shower goes for me. I'm giving you the order and everything. So
I'm ready.
Start by,
maybe that's what I'm going to do after this. I'll take the shower, and then I'll report back. Okay.
No, it feels so good. Like, especially, I don't know if anyone else there is like me. I know this sounds gross, but I'm just trying to tell you guys because you might relate. I will go so long without washing my hair, first of all. I think a lot of girls do at times. But I'll go so long without shaving. It's literally disgusting to me. I mean, I'm not saying it's disgusting on everyone. I don't like when I can feel it. Like, my armpits are hairy and I can feel it. No, I can't do it. So the shower.
I'm ready.
I'm fired up. Okay. Here we go. I've also implemented new techniques. Okay. We start with hair. So you get in the shower. You usually, honestly, I stand there in the hot water for like a minute. I'm thinking or I'm singing, and I'm vibing. Okay. So then I start with hair shampoo specifically. And I'm going to tell you guys what I use. Recently, I picked up the Way Detox Shampoo, which Marissa and I have been talking about this, and I'm here to report my findings.
Okay.
I alternate. So I wash my hair every 3 to 5 days, however I can make it go. And I will alternate my shampoo. So I'll do the Way Detox Shampoo just by itself. Or if I don't do that, I will do the Kristen S Purple Shampoo mixed with my drugstore shampoo. Does that make sense? So I go back and forth. So I'll do purple shampoo, not. And I have to say, the Way Detox Shampoo, I will not be repurchasing, I don't think. I'm going to continue to try things. So if you're out there and you're thinking about it, because that's an expensive one, I would say you could try to give it a shot, but it definitely strips your hair. Like, it strips it of everything. It's not going to have oils, whatever. So it doesn't feel dry. I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels like there's nothing in it. Like, it feels
like super duper clean.
Yeah, it's not even dry, but it's like so clean to the point that it's just like, it almost, you could just run your hand right through it. It's like weird.
Yeah, like almost squeaky.
Yes, squeaky. Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I mean. So I don't think
I can ever buy that.
No,
that makes me cringe.
Don't do it. I have other options that I like better, but what I've tried since I've picked up Way. So tangent. What is this podcast if not a tangent? I've recently been into my hair care. And I wanted to get like some more expensive products, like more salon, like
I have too.
Yes. Okay, wait, this might be perfect for you. I might have some recommendations. But I'm like, I'm ready to spend the money to get a little bit better result than I was before.
Yeah.
And so that's what inspired all this Way stuff. And so I've also implemented a new technique that I don't know if it's a thing, but I just tried it and kind of made it up. And it's washing my hair upside down.
Okay.
Have you done this ever?
No, but I was going to say a little hair technique for like washing your hair as well. So I also go, it's anywhere between like 5 and 7 days for me.
Oh, that's so good. I want to do that.
I think it's just because my hair is dark and yours isn't. And I feel like your hair shows grease a little bit more. But I shampoo my hair twice. And I learned this because every single time you go to like a hair salon or something, they always shampoo your hair twice.
Oh, good tip.
And whenever you sit with a bunch of like your oils on your scalp, or if you use product on your hair, it just builds up on your scalp. So you use like a little bit larger of like a portion, maybe like a $50 size of shampoo on the first wash, and it's not going to suds at all because all of the buildup in your hair. So then you wash that out, and then you use like, I'm not even kidding, my hair has always been super long. I've always overused product, but you literally use like a dime to a quarter size amount of shampoo, and it lathers so good because of all the buildup being off of your scalp.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to have to try that now combined with my upside down technique, because that sounds so good. The reason I started doing this upside down thing is, first of all, and again, this episode might just be us sounding gross, but I like when I was washing my hair before doing upside down, I don't know if I was ever getting the bottom very good, like the underneath or anything. Like, I was honestly just bad at washing my hair, bad at getting it to lather, whatever. So I got this Way, and I decided to like, I put a little bit at the top, suds it up, flip my head over, put more, suds the bottom, do the roots, do a scalp massage, like the whole thing. Like I really get in there. And then when I rinse it out, I rinse it right side up and upside down. And I'm telling you, it made the biggest difference in my life personally. And also, I almost feel like it might give you a little volume.
Really?
I could be wrong, but like just washing it upside down, and I kind of stand there for like a minute with my head upside down, like running. So I don't know. I could be placebo effect, to be fair.
I might have to try that with my double wash method.
Yes. And I'll tell you about my conditioner too. Well, first, okay. Ouai Detox Shampoo. If you want to try it, try it. It's not the worst. It's not the best. That's what I have to say. But I did want to provide an alternative that's more affordable. If anyone's listening and can't spend $30 on a shampoo, because that is ridiculous. The Monday brand Smooth Shampoo. Have you seen those?
That's at Target, right?
Yes, it is. That's where I get it. And it's just a pink bottle, and I think those are like $6. Like, they're super affordable, and I actually think they're pretty good. And I've used them for probably a couple years now. And I just think it's a good, like, if you're going to do a drugstore brand, I think that one's really nice.
Yeah, I've been using the Biolage. It's like BIOLAGE because my aunt, who is a hairstylist, recommended it to me. So I was like, I'll just try it out. I've been liking it. It smells pretty good. And I mean, I've been doing the double wash method, so I can't tell if it's the shampoo itself or it's doing the double wash. So I like it.
I'm going to try the double wash. Seriously, I think tomorrow's my hair wash day, but now I'm going to craving the shower. But so I do the shampoo, right? And I don't leave that sit in, especially because the way, like, I read the instructions. I don't know if everyone does, but I read the instructions on my stuff, my shampoos. And so it says to just put it in and rinse it out. Like, you don't have to wait. So I do that. That's my step 1. Then my step 2 is I will wash my body if I decide to let the shampoo sit. So not the detox one, but my purple shampoo does have to sit for a few minutes. So during then, I'll wash my body. This is where I keep it simple. A bar of soap. I literally do a bar of soap. I killed the Bath and Body. I killed everything that has every freaking kind of chemical in it, which, no judgment, use the Bath and Body. It smells freaking amazing. But now I do a bar of soap, and I just do Buff City or Dr. Bronner's, and they actually, the Buff City ones smell so good.
I don't know what it is, but I hate the way that bar soap makes my skin feel. So I know what you mean. I use like the Dove like sensitive skin. It's like no fragrances or anything. That body wash. And I've been using it for a while, and I didn't notice that it was like keeping my skin more moisturized, which it was supposed to. So I got their relaxing body wash, which is like lavender chamomile scented. And I was like, it smells good. I was like, I normally don't like scents in like my body wash because like I have super sensitive skin and I don't want to like break out, and I hate trying new stuff. But it hasn't really done anything. Like, it hasn't caused me to break out or made my skin any more sensitive. So I like that. But I think after this, I'm going to go back to the sensitive skin one because I don't know what it is. I don't know if you get this, but I get like some rashes on the back of my arms sometimes. Yeah. And the one on like my right arm has been getting a little bit weird. So I'm like, after this one's done, I'm going back to my tried and true sensitive skin Dove body wash.
Keep what works. It makes sense to me. No, I don't have sensitive skin, so I also wonder sometimes if that's why I'm so open to, like, I'll try anything. Yeah. And just like how you said, you're like, I don't like to change my stuff, and like I have sensitive skin, whatever. I'm like, that makes perfect sense to me. No wonder I like changing my shit so much. I don't react to anything. Just keep trying it. But that's all there is to it for me for body wash, and also they're really cheap, and so I just do that because I don't care. But here's where it gets fun. Okay.
I'm excited.
This is my recommendation for you and anyone out there. The Ouai Fine Hair Conditioner. It's fire. It's the best thing I've ever put in my hair. And I can't tell you how when I used to get out of the shower, I'd have to wet brush through my hair and it would just crunch like crazy.
That's how my hair is.
Oh my God. I put this Ouai Fine Hair Conditioner. So the instructions say to put it on your hair, and it literally says on the bottle, shave your legs. Don't forget both legs, and then come back and rinse it out. It says like something funny. And so I put in that by doing my upside down method. So I put it all in the top of my wet hair, flip my head over, put it all in the bottom, do the little scalp massage, and then I take my hair while it's upside down and I twist it around into a big like plop on my head, like nice and kind of tight. Yeah. And I do that because supposedly it's not good for shampoo and conditioner to sit on your shoulders, and it's like one of the leading causes of back knee. So if back knee has been a problem for anyone listening, I would give this a try because I've heard a lot of other people say it works really well. But when you take all your hair and just kind of keep it up there on the top of your head as best as you can.
Or even use a clip if you can't.
Oh, wait, that's a great idea. Just like have a dedicated shower clip and clip it to the curtain. And then you can just, oh my gosh, wait, I love this. This is too good. Yes. So that is a great way to do it because you need to leave the conditioner at least set in there. But also like if you have it sitting on your shoulders, it can be clogging your pores and like putting shit in there. So the fine hair conditioner, I put it up there and then I shave my legs, shave whatever, all shaves. And exfoliate if you want. I don't really get into it. And then I wash my face sometimes before the conditioner, sometimes after. But when you rinse out the conditioner, it literally tells you like go from root to tip with your fingertips, which this is a conditioner where you're supposed to put it all over your hair, not just the ends. Like you go all the way up. And it says brush your fingers through. And I'm screaming because it is so freaking soft. Like you can get through your whole hair. You can brush your hair with your fingers in the shower. It doesn't give you any problems. It feels like salon. It's so soft. I could go on. Like it's amazing.
I might have to try it out because I don't know.
Good.
Like, I don't know. I've always had super tangly hair, and maybe it's because my hair, like, I have a lot of hair, but it is really fine. And I think that you relate to that.
Yes.
Like, we have a lot of hairs on our head,
100%.
but they're very fine. So I feel like my hair is always tangled.
Same.
And one of my holy grails for tangled hair,
yes.
I'm about to literally make you talk so I can go run and get this brush.
I will.
It is the best thing. I can't even believe that it, like, didn't make my Amazon top 10 when we were doing that because I forgot that I bought it on Amazon. I need to look it up right now because it is the best thing ever. It's like a brush. It's a paddle brush, but I don't know.
Yes, you have to look it up and tell us.
Amazing.
I was going to say the same thing. I went on way.com. So I brought my products from Amazon, but I went on way.com because of course I have a hair quiz like any other freaking hair place. And one of the questions was take a piece of strand of hair, just one, in between your two fingers. And if you can barely feel it, you have fine hair. If you can feel it, like it's definitely there, but it's it's not so subtle, then you might have medium hair. And if it feels really coarse or scratchy, then you have coarse hair. And I thought that was really interesting because it's always like, is your hair thin or thick? I'm like, I guess thick. I have a lot of hair. I've always been told I have thick hair, but I don't. The strands are super, super fine. You can barely feel it at all. So I feel like that was like an amazing question to get me to the right product. Yeah.
So the brush is called Crave Naturals Glide Through Detangling Brush, and it is such a weird shape, but it is the best hairbrush that I've ever had in my life. My mom used it and she was like, Marissa, where did you get this brush? This is the best thing I've ever used. And that is like my holy grail product. It is the thing that has like helped me with my hair so much. Like I used to have to like fight like tooth and nail with my hair to brush it out.
Just ripping it out. Yeah.
Yeah. But this one, it goes through like butter. It is crazy.
So my sisters have that too. They're younger and my one sister has like super, super curly red hair. And that is like the only thing that can get through her tangles or like those / wet brushes. But they have many of those at my mom's house.
Really? I love them so much.
Okay, I have something to go in combo with your brush actually for detangling.
Okay.
I did my fine hair conditioner. I shaved my legs while I was doing that, whatever, all the stuff. Then I washed my face with cleanser. I have to throw this in really quick, and then I'm going to tell you about the hair product. Wash my face with cleanser. Recently, in my FabFitFun box, I got a product, Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. It's so freaking good.
I love that.
I'm not going to go on because I've been going on far too long. But for detangling, along with Marissa's brush, I think this might be a holy grail combo. One of my favorite things to do after I get out of the shower, every time I wash my hair, so for every shower, I spray it with this product from the brand Unite. It's called 7 Seconds Detangler and Leave-In Conditioner. Okay. So I just spray it up all over. It's like one of those little kid ones that were so good, like the little swab that smelled like watermelon and then your hair just brushed right away. It is the best detangler, and I would literally buy it for the scent alone. Like I think it is so good of a smell. It smells so after the Way and after the Unite Detangler and all that stuff, I literally smell like I walked out of the salon every time I take a shower, which is why I freaking love it.
Yeah. Well, I also have a detangler that I use, and it smells really good. It is the Not Your Mother's brand, which I know like isn't like the best brand, but it's their like leave-in conditioner spray, and I love that one. I think it makes my hair go like butter again.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, I have the Not Your Mother's dry shampoos.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
I'm trying to get rid of, because I actually tried a powder dry shampoo, which is supposed to be better because it's not aerosol, whatever. I don't know, but I liked it much more. I can't even describe it. It's a mess to put on, but it works better. Like, it doesn't make your hair, dry shampoo is not perfect. So
yeah, my mom used to use baby powder as dry shampoo.
That's probably what the powder one is pretty much like.
Yeah,
it really is. So that's my V shower, but then I'm going to tell you guys my skincare routine too.
Yay.
I'm so excited. So
I don't have one of these, so I am going to listen to all of your recommendations.
Good. I tried, like I said, to keep like some, alternatives on here that are also affordable. So I will say the Monday conditioner I still use. And when I do my purple shampoo, I mix it with the Monday shampoo. So I get like an affordable shampoo, mix it together, do a little concoction in the shower, and put that on. But here's my skincare routine. So in the shower, like I said, I wash my face with the cleanser. So my face is clean. If it's the morning, this is what I do. The Tula Brightening Treatment Drops with vitamin C. That's my first step. It's like just a little serum, drop. You get some vitamin C, brightens your skin. I do second, the Volition Skin Rhythm Balancing and Cleaning Serum. I don't recommend this one. It's not bad at all, but I just don't necessarily think it's worth people's money if you're taking my recommendations. The third thing I do is ITK, the In the Know, Day and Night Eye Cream Duo. If you watch Brooklyn and Bailey on YouTube, this is their brand, and I have the full set pretty much. I just ran out of some. And then the fourth thing I do is a moisturizer, and my pro tip here is SPF. Everyone will say it, but moisturizer is what goes on top of all the serums and locks everything in. So you want there to be SPF in your moisturizer. So I use the Perfect Day Daily Moisturizer from the brand Formula 10.0.6. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Picture perfect day.
Okay.
Whew. Breath. Now,
so all of the things that I do after the shower is just put on moisturizer, and I always, again, used the same one, and I'm trying a new one right now. So I have super dry skin, like very, very dry skin. I have to get out of the shower and immediately put on lotion,
you said
or else.
This. Yeah, the lotion.
Yeah, I've been doing this since probably 2017. Like every single time I get out of the shower, there has not been a time I've gotten out of the shower since 2017 that I haven't put moisturizer over my entire body.
I would die actually though. I hate lotion. This is my version of bar soap. I hate how I feel with lotion.
Okay.
But, I mean, if you're soaking it right up, then there's no to feel.
Like I used to use this one. I think it was a Neutrogena product, and it was like the yellow bottle. It's like Essential Healing, and I used to use that all the time, and I was like, I am buying this so often, and it's pretty cheap, but I was like, I need to get one that's bigger, and they don't have like a bigger size of that. So the one that I got, it is literally like almost the consistency of Vaseline, and my body still craves more moisture. I'm not even kidding.
That's wild.
It's an Aveeno one. I don't even know what the brand is, but like what the name of it is, because I've had it for like literally not that long. But it is a huge bottle. It's like over 64 ounces, which I need because I use it so often. And it's
just got
like I
gallon
said,
of lotion. Pour it on me.
I know, and like I said, it's like almost the consistency of Vaseline or even like thicker, because that is like what my skin needs, because I'm so dry skinned.
That is so wild. I definitely don't have a dry skin problem, but my face and my body are different. Not everybody has that, I guess, but like my body's fine, but my face does tend to get a little bit more dry and sometimes a little flaky, like almost like a sunburn kind of vibe. So
that's what my whole body does.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna say my recommendations are good for dry skin because I don't fully know that, but for me, like, they work. So PM, I'm gonna go fast because we're literally so far in. If it's night, so that was if it's morning. I only do moisturizer in the morning because at night you don't need it. So in the PM, I start with the ITK Night Serum. Their stuff is so easy because it says morning, night. And it tells you exactly when to put it on. So I highly recommend the ITK line. Start with the Nightly Clarifying Serum. Then I do the Night Cream from the Eye Cream Duo. And then I do Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. And this is just the shiz you just like lather on. Lather it on and sleep in it. And that's it. Oh, no, it's not. One more item for the shower conversation. This is also a holy grail and so affordable. I think a lot of people will be able to try this. They're eye patches. I get them at Target, like just the gel ones if you want to go the extra mile for your self-care. $2.99, and it gives you 3 sets of eye patches.
Okay.
So good deal, $1 each. And it's the K Bella Professional Moisturizing Gel Eye Masks.
Okay.
That's that on that. It's not very fancy. It's no crazy brand. For all I know, there could be some bad chemicals in it. I don't know. I should probably read it. But they're cheap and they feel so luxurious to put them under your eyes. So
yes,
that's my The Shower. I would recommend everyone to take a The Shower today. It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
It sounds good. I mean, like, I like doing, like, the little pampering and stuff. I just, like, once I get in the shower, it's fine. But it's, like, the act of, like, needing to get in the shower. And I'm like,
ugh.
yeah. Or, like, if I'm just, like, doing stuff all day, I'm like, I just want to get in bed. Like, I don't want to have to go and take, like, a 45-minute shower or something like that. Mm-hmm. And, like, my showers are literally, like, 10 minutes or less. Because
for sure, yeah.
Especially
when you don't wash your hair, it's like,
yeah, like I just like get in and get out. But some things that I do, like I'll go into some of my self-care things that are kind of on the same of like vein as what you were talking about. So I love to do a face mask. I like doing I prefer ones that are like a cream or like something that you like wash off, but I don't have very many of those right now, so I've been doing more sheet masks if I want to like relax, calm down. And anytime I put one on, it just happens to be when Kyle's here and he literally looks at me and he starts giggling because you know what a sheet mask looks like. It looks so silly and like I don't know, he just laughs at me and I think it's so fun.
That's so funny.
I get on the exfoliating train because I do have such dry skin. So I want to get everything off. Like if I'm doing like my quote unquote The Shower, I'm going to exfoliate and then shave and then like moisturize after. Yeah. So I think they're like the Tree Hut ones, the ones that you can get at Target. I like using those ones. Yeah. And they're just like sugar scrubs. So it's not like they don't have any of those like micro beads or anything that's like bad if it like goes down your drain. And it's not bad for the environment. It's just a sugar scrub. So once you wash it off, it's basically just dissolving in the water anyways. Yeah. And they smell so good. I have one right now that's coconut scented. And then I also have one that's like a vitamin C scent. And that one's really good too. Yeah. It's like orangey.
I love the orange vitamin C stuff. I have some stuff like that. I'm definitely going to pick one. I'm actually going to go buy one. Like, I'm not kidding. Yeah. I needed a good exfoliator thing because I've been using the, don't cancel me. I've been using the St. Ives. I don't know if you've heard about that. They're so bad for you.
Oh, does that one have the, like the pearls, like the ones that I was just talking about?
Yeah. And they're like the squeezy bottles are very aesthetic looking, which is why I bought them because I'm a sucker for marketing. Hello. But, I've been using those and I noticed a huge difference from like, for instance, I would shave my legs and then I would put that on, do a nice scrub all over my legs and then get out. And my legs would be a million times smoother than if I just shaved and didn't do that. So I noticed the difference, but I know that product's like not good for you. So I've been needing a suggestion.
Yeah, the Tree Hut ones are really nice and they smell super good. So if you are somebody that's a little bit more sensitive to smells or like scents in products, maybe go with like they're more like tame ones, like the coconut one, like that's a natural smell. Yeah. They all have shea butter in them, so that is also another good thing.
I love a shea butter product.
Yes.
Or like some of the stuff that's just like scented almond shea butter. I'm like, love it.
Yeah.
Simple and so good.
So simple, so good. But those are like my, like, I guess hygiene related self-care things. Yeah, like I love a good exfoliator and I love a good face mask.
Oh, go off. I love that. And those are so different from mine too, which I love. I'd never do a face mask, but it's so fun.
Yeah.
I think how I feel about face masks is how you feel about taking a shower. I'm like, I don't feel like putting it on, washing it on.
It is slimy.
I never get that urge. But I think that's why I like the eye patches because they're just like, they just stick on like a little gel thing.
I will I'll always like if I'm using one of those wash off face masks, I'll always do it before I do like an intense shower.
Ooh,
so like I'll put that on and then exactly.
Oh, all the life hacks, you guys. I'm gonna be doing that in my next The Shower.
Yay!
That's so smart. Okay, do you want to go into your next one or would you like me to?
Yeah, I can go. So my next one, I kind of already hinted at earlier. I love a cup of tea for self-care.
That's so good. That's so cute.
I used to have a cup of tea before bed every night, and I love doing that in like my daily routine. And now that I'm like trying to get back into a daily routine and I'm changing up everything, I might start doing that again because there's nothing more comforting than like a hot cup of tea right before bed.
That's adorable. Do you ever do the sleepy time tea? I've seen that.
Yeah, I like that one. And then I don't know, I'm a sucker for lavender, so like I have a lavender tea that I really like, and I'll drink that before bed.
That's so cute. Whenever we visit, you and Angela can have a night tea together. He loves a tea.
Yeah.
I'm a tea hater. I don't like any tea. I don't know why.
I don't know.
It's
You're
weird.
silly.
I like this is going to be me getting canceled the whole episode. I like unsweet iced tea. People hate me.
Well, I don't sweeten my hot tea, so.
Fair enough. Yeah, I could do a black tea, but it's got to be iced and it's got to have no sugar because I don't like it. But
Well,
I think that's so cute. Do you drink it in your mushroom mug that you got?
I'm going to tonight.
So cute. Oh my gosh. I love that for you. I don't have another nighttime one. I was hoping I'd have something to go along, but my next one's super simple. Don't need to expand, but it's just getting takeout for dinner.
Yeah, it's so
Love it.
nice. You don't have to
Feels
cook.
so good. You don't have to cook. Not cooking is a form of self-care.
Yes, absolutely.
It's so much work to cook. Then you got to clean it. You got to store it. Then you got to eat it as leftovers. No, I love just going and getting takeout, whether it's Chinese, whether it's literally a burger. I don't care. I love a takeout and I love a DoorDash. And that's that.
Perfect.
It's so good.
So I didn't write any of mine down, like I prefaced earlier. So I'm just trying to think of anything that I like to do when I'm trying to relax. So I feel like my biggest thing that I do when I'm trying to relax is that I literally just sit on the couch and I watch TV. Like I'll catch up on shows. Like I'll catch up on, I'm a big YouTube girly, so I'll catch up on all of the videos that I've missed from like the last couple of weeks, and I'll just literally lay on the couch and do that. Like that's what I was doing. I was doing that yesterday. I was doing that today. So that's like a good weekend. Yesterday I edited a podcast and then I sat and I watched TV the rest of the day. Heck yeah. And then this morning I did laundry while watching TV, and then I edited a podcast, and then I did it all over again.
That's literally the like, I don't know if this is the right word, but that's like the crux of our generation is like not being able to sit in silence. Like we just watch stuff all the time. I like it. Of it. I love it. Yeah. Like, give me everything. I want a podcast on, or I want music on, or I want to watch TV, or I want to watch YouTube on my phone. I'll carry my phone around and watch a YouTube video while I do stuff around the house.
Me too. So I was listening to a podcast while I cooked dinner tonight.
Yes, exactly. That's a great one. And mine actually kind of goes along. It is retail therapy. I love a good shopping experience. And I'm saving this one for the end because I know that not everyone has the luxury of like buying stuff when they feel like it. But this has been a good one for me, is like I kind of make little promises to myself where I'll be like, okay, if I put this in my cart and I still want it in a couple weeks, like I'll get it. Mm-hmm. And that's helped me a ton on not buying stuff I don't need. But there's also some things recently that I'm like, I just need to buy some stuff, and then I buy it, and then I feel so good about it. For instance, today I got a package of jeans from Zara. 3 pairs, $50 a piece, so not cheap. I had like 2 pairs total. I was like, I need a few more pairs, especially because I have a work trip coming up, and all my pairs are like ripped and very trendy and cute. No shame, but I needed some regular ones. So when I got them and put them on, I was like, not only was picking them out online fun, it's fun to try them on, and it's freaking fun to feel good in the clothes you wear. So I'm like vibing with that. So retail therapy is a big one for me, and Amazon makes this way too easy.
Yeah, it does.
Just go on Amazon and buy
I bought 2 things off of Amazon yesterday. So if you remember all the way back to our like top 10 item video, my top 10 item of like January was like this sleep spray. Yes. And I'm almost out. So I found on Amazon, guys, I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I found a pack of 3 on Amazon for $17. So I bought them.
You're so prepared. I'm not going to lie. There's some kind of like excitement in having backups of products. Like if you go to Sam's Club and get like the Lysol wipes and you have like 6 bottles, you run out, it's like I have another one. I know it sounds like such a silly little thing, but I hate running out of stuff. It's like one of my pet peeves.
Because like if you're like doing something like you're cleaning your like house or whatever, and then you're like, oh, I really just used the last wipe, I have to go to the store to finish cleaning, and that's so annoying.
I hate it. And also toilet paper.
Yes, I hate it.
If you run out of toilet paper, end me. I'm done. Like no.
I hate it.
I hate it too. Yeah. So retail therapy, that was mine, and I just like highly recommend this if you're feeling down. But it's also a deep spiral, and shopping can be an addiction.
It can. So, be careful.
It's there's a like
this
there's
is
a
the
line
PSA
there, and you've got to be careful not to cross it. I might have been there. I don't know, man. But it's fun. I like just a little thing here and there. I also like a little treat yourself to like a coffee date with yourself or with a friend. Little things like that always make me feel like self-care. Like I care about myself. I'm going to do this for me.
Yeah. My other things, I think I can kind of loop these into the same.
Yeah.
I love going on walks whenever, like,
that's a great
if
one.
I'm getting stressed out or anything, I'm like, I really want to go on a walk. And it's a lot more difficult during, like, the winter and, like, the colder months because you don't want to go on a walk when it's yucky outside. And me and Erica, both big nature girls, I got a hammock a couple of years ago, and I'm so excited because on Friday it's going to be almost 80 degrees here. Whoa. I am going to go on a walk, and I am going to hammock.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember when you first moved and you had your hurt shoulder, you did a lot of hot girl walks.
Yes.
I feel like I saw them on your Instagram and you were talking about them.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't believe I didn't think of this. I'm so excited you brought it up. It's a great form of self-care.
So I love walks. I love hammocking. And it's just so nice because you can like sit and read a book in a hammock, or like you can bring your phone and listen to a podcast while you're laying there. And then I do like going to the gym, and that's self-care to me because it makes me feel good. Which I haven't done. I haven't been to the gym in a month, Erica.
Whoa.
I haven't.
I don't know. Even realize that.
Yeah, like I don't know what's been going on, but like I have not been able to get in a daily routine. That's what I've been saying. Wow, and like I'm just like
shook.
I'm ready to have this whole change. Tomorrow is the day that my life starts again.
Tomorrow is the first day of my 10-day challenge. So we're going to be in it together. We could be texting each other in the morning. That's gonna be good.
I mean, I'll be up. I got to wake up at 5.
I can't believe you haven't been to the gym in that long. It seems so out of character.
I know.
I'm shocked. Wow.
I'm ready though. I'm ready to get back into my routine.
Oh yeah. It's good though. So my next one goes with going to the gym. Mine's dance class.
Yeah.
Huge self-care. I think any form of exercise that you like love doing can totally be your form of self-care. I wrote 3 points under dance class. I like hip hop and Zumba and things like that. I wrote mental health, physical health, empowering as hell.
Yeah.
You feel good mentally, you feel good physically, and you feel empowered when you learn to dance and then you do it and then you take a video and you look freaking cool.
Absolutely.
Like,
yeah.
I'm literally so excited to bring you to hip hop class. I think you're going to feel amazing after. I just love anyone I've brought to it. I'm like, I know it sounds scary. I know you think it's going to be a room of dancers. Like, I've brought Angela's brother and sister. I'm like, this is just for adults and it's just for fun and no one cares what you look like. And I've just loved watching them totally like blossom and just become I'm like,
that's
you
so
have
exciting.
confidence and you can see it. It just feels so good. So I feel like with that and with your gym comment that I was going to mention is listening to your body is so important though in this because I have this issue, and I don't know if anyone feels like this, but when I'm on my period, I cannot do a full dance workout without feeling like I'm going to pass out. It is insane. And I've heard, like, I've Googled it. I've done a little of my Google research, if that even counts as something. But I've seen a lot of places that say when you're on your period, if you have difficulty with working out, or like all my workouts are cardio based. So a lot of times I'll like bend down to get my water and then stand up and I'm like, I'm going to pass out. Like, sure. I get so much easier fatigue and like lightheadedness when I'm on my period. So for like 1 week a month, a lot of times I just do yoga. Like I have to replace it with something else or go on a walk, stuff like that. So listen to your body, y'all. And if you need, like, if you're not feeling going to the gym for a month, fine.
Yeah. And like,
like you need to.
I've just been so tired this past month, and I feel like whenever I like start lifting again, I feel like it's like a much quicker like burnout process, and I really want to find another like sustainable way to work out. Like I've been loving rock climbing. Like me and Kyle went last week when he was here, and we're gonna get a membership there when he moves, but I can't afford that right now until like we can both like do it. And I wouldn't do it alone. It's definitely more of like a 2-person thing. Like you go to like be with friends, and like because you're getting climbs, like you don't want to like just celebrate on your own. Like you want to have somebody there to celebrate with you. So I'm definitely going to get more into that when Kyle comes. And I've been thinking about starting running again. I'm still toying with the idea. I think that I kind of want to do like the 3 days go to the gym, 2 days kind of cardio based workouts, because then I think I'm not going to get burnt out if I keep it consistent of doing like 3 days at the gym, 2 days at home doing a cardio workout.
I love that you said that. And I also just realized too, something to go along with gym burnout in general is you were working out pretty much every day, right? And you were saying sometimes you would not even realize that you needed to take an off day. You were like, oh, I'm just grinding, like I feel so good. I do a dance class twice a week. So that's just a note too, is that like you have to find a routine that works for you, and gym burnout can totally happen so fast if you're doing every single day. Like I totally hear that. So yeah,
I feel like I was
balance.
Yeah, I feel like I was a lot more like, I don't know, like during the month of February and like the beginning of January, I was like in a slump, I think. Like I was just like sad, and I wasn't tired, like I had a lot of energy, but I just felt like down in the dumps. And whenever I feel like that, I'm like, oh, I need to go to the gym, because like it's the only thing that'll like bring me back to reality, I think. Yeah. And maybe I've just been having a good time since February, and that's why I haven't been going, which is great. But at the same time, I'm like, I do find joy in this and I do feel stress relief from this. Yeah. And I would like to get back into that routine still.
Yeah, it's important too, just to like, you get busy, you know? Like, being an adult is hard. You have to freaking work. You have to buy groceries. You have to pay for stuff. You have to pay bills. You get stressed out. Like, if you don't feel like working out sometimes because you're stressed, that can play an impact, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
It's like, it's not always physical. It's not like, oh, I'm so tired because I'm sore. Like, you could be mentally exhausted and not be down for going to do a workout. Sometimes I feel like that. I
definitely get mentally exhausted sometimes.
Same. And I will, like, this is another form of self-care. I didn't write this down, but a huge form of self-care for me is saying no when I don't want to go to something. I have a hard time with it because
I did that yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
If someone invites me somewhere, I'm like, I feel like I need to say yes, but you don't. And the more that I've said no when I'm really not feeling it, like, I mean, there's been times when I'm at home crying. And I'm like, I'm having just a horrible day. Feel so emotional. I feel so down. And Angelo's like, you need to take the night. Like, just lay on the couch. Just chill. And I'm like, all right, you're right. Like, I got to cancel my plans, whatever, and just feel
relax.
The feelings. And it makes a huge difference. It's a huge form of self-care. So say no when you need to say no.
Absolutely.
Huge. I'm so proud that you said no yesterday.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. It's just, it's not, but it is. Like, it feels sometimes I'm a little bit of a people pleaser to a certain extent. Somewhere in the middle there, but like when you're trying to be a people pleaser and like you want to still be invited to stuff, right? You don't want to feel like, oh, if I say no, they're going to stop inviting me to do stuff. So I don't know, when I invite my friends to do something, I'm always like, no worries if not, like I'll let you know next time we do this, because it's just important to listen to yourself and no one will be offended.
I just needed an at-home weekend. I needed the weekend to reset. I mean, I'm starting a whole new schedule tomorrow. I needed to reset.
It's wild. Okay, I have one more self-care practice that I do, and it's another one that's kind of pretty easy for people to implement. It sounds silly, but it's called car picnic, and I made it up. It's a term I made up. But a lot of times if I'm feeling down, we will go on a drive, because that's very Midwest. You just go on a little drive to nowhere. But also Angela and I love to go to like Swenson's, which you might not know what that is. It's kind of like Sonic, I guess. Swenson's, fast food, whatever, and have a air quote car picnic, which just means eat in the car and listen to music, or eat in the car and watch a show up on the dash, like put your phone up, or bring the Nintendo Switch and do that. Or top-notch car picnic in the summer is back into like a parking spot at a state park, open the trunk, sit in the trunk, eat your food, see nature.
Perfect. I love having real picnics, so that's definitely a more accessible way to like do it during like the winter and the colder months.
Just go in your yard.
Yeah,
like patio, whatever, front porch, like anywhere. I think just taking a minute to, all of these things kind of have a common theme, which is actually pretty funny. Notice that nothing we said was one thing, but mostly nothing we said was go on your phone. Go on social media, like that. It has nothing to do with that. Almost everything we said is like take a shower, go out to dinner, like have a picnic, just exist and not have all your crap with you.
Yeah. I mean, like, even going back to like the thing I said about just like sitting and watching TV, like I think that's self-care because I put my phone away and I focus on the TV.
On the show. For sure. No, I totally agree. And even like YouTube videos, or I mean, there's stuff I do on my phone, but nothing that we said today like involves social media. And I guess that's kind of my point. Like, I love social media. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to be an influencer out here. But I also see, like, it can be exhausting to look at every day. So I think putting that away is the first step to having a real self-care moment.
And just putting everything away and just being with yourself and relaxing.
Oh, I love it. Oh, my biggest self-care tip.
Okay,
I didn't write this down.
I'm ready.
I can't believe it. And I'm not going to dive in because we're in an hour. But therapy is mine.
Really?
It's so not accessible to everyone, so that's definitely really hard, but it's something that I just tried because my job offers it as a benefit, like online therapy, the Talkspace, and it's been amazing. I didn't, like, air quotes this whole episode, I didn't, quote, need it. Like, I didn't feel like there was anything I felt that was bad or sad or whatever, but I'm like, it's free, so I might as well try it. And it's just nice. It's once a month for 30 minutes. I talk to someone who doesn't know anything about the people in my life, about shit in my life, and she can just give you like an objective opinion about what's going on.
That's awesome.
It's huge. So big self-care. If you can get into therapy and you want to try it, I recommend it. It's just someone to talk to.
So cool. Yay.
and they don't judge you and they don't know your friends, so they can just give you like straight up advice that, you know, if your friends are giving you advice, they could be biased because they know everything about you.
Yeah.
So someone who doesn't know you as well, I feel like can just give some really straight up advice that's kind of unbiased. It's never unbiased, but hopefully that makes sense.
That's awesome. Yay.
I love it. Yeah.
Well, I'm all out of self-care tips. It
Same,
sounds like you are too.
What an episode. We're at an hour and 4 minutes. This might be our longest one. I don't know.
No, we have an hour and a half one, the first one.
You guys, that was a great episode though. I gotta say,
it was.
People still tell me that they love that one, but
yes, so
happy
good.
National Self-Care Day.
Yeah,
yes,
do
people.
something today to take some time
self-care.
and take some self-care time. Yeah.
I love it. Take a shower. Watch some TV without your phone. Get off social media.
Have a cup of tea.
Touch the grass. There is a little quote. I forget. I can't credit the YouTubers who created it because I can't remember who it is. But some YouTubers we watch say this quote, and they say, "Get your blues and greens," and it means go outside and see the sky and see the grass.
Yeah.
Go get your blues and greens, people.
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, thanks for talking self-care with me. I'm so glad I got to talk about my shower routine since
I love
we
it.
have some different opinions there, and now you guys have just the perspectives of two complete opposite showerers. What would you do if you didn't have us?
I know. You wouldn't know how to shower.
You wouldn't know how to shower if we didn't tell you.
Exactly.
But yeah, I hope you all got some good recommendations. Maybe one thing you'll try, or maybe you'll tell us something that we didn't talk about.
Just tell us about your own self-care practices.
Yes.
You can comment on our Instagram post this episode at We Run on Coffee, and follow us on anywhere you're listening to the podcast, because we're everywhere.
Send everywhere. You can't
send
miss
us an email if you feel so inclined at werunoncoffeepodcast@gmail.com. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I'm Marissa.
I'm Erica.
And we run on coffee.
Bye.
Bye.